One word. Montale. What's good, YouTube? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I'm coming back at you with another little review on a fragrance that's been around since 2019. That's when it was launched. This fragrance is classed as an amber woody fragrance, but I'm telling you now, to me, this is near on straight gourmand territory, definitely. It's coming from the house of Montale, and it is called Arabians Tonka. Right, if you're familiar with the house of Mansera Montale, they come in these pouches. I don't have the box. I threw all my boxes away for all my Montales, and for all my Montales and Manseras, I threw all the boxes, they're gone. But I've kept the pouches, and each fragrance comes in these little pouches like so. I think they're meant for if you're travelling, you can pack them away in there, and obviously they're just easy to carry about, throw them in your suitcase. And I just, look at that. Arabians Tonka. Look at that. Just, right. I'm going to show you the Atomizer. Not going to lie, the Atomizers on these could be better. Very short bursts, let you see what I mean. Let me just, that. Not bad. They don't cover that much of an area. Half decent distribution, but they could be better, I ain't gonna lie. Like on the new Manseras, you get pressurised Atomizers. Great. Them things are decent, but not as great on these. But anyway, it's about the juice. Right. This is what I would class as a sexy date night fragrance. On that initial blast, all right, let me read you the notes and then I'll tell you what I detect. You've got saffron and bergamot up top. Then you've got arglewood, which is oud. You've got Bulgarian rose, sugarcane, tonka bean, amber, white musk and oak moss. As soon as you spray this on, you get that saffron. I get that tonka bean, so it's sweet, just a tad spicy. That Bulgarian rose that's in there, it just makes it a little bit jammy. It is gorgeous. I know amber's listed in there, but to me, I detect vanilla. I don't know if it's something to do with the amber, but people, I'm telling you now, it is gorgeous. Saffron, the tonka bean. Oh, it is just, it's sweet. It's a bit gourmandy or gourmandish to me. I've got to say this about it before I go any further. It is quite a linear scent. On my skin it is, and to my nose. I mean, what I get up top, as soon as I spray it, yeah, it dies down a bit, but that basically stays through the whole life of the fragrance. It really does. And we'll get to the lasting power on this in a minute. But, so that Bulgarian rose, it's like a jammy rose, sweet, is just so good. The oak moss, I don't really get any oak moss, not on my skin. That says that's in the dry down, or that is the base notes. I don't get no oak moss at all. But you get the oud in there, ain't a pungent oud. It's, if you know Montales, you know that they use oud in a lot of their fragrances. And it ain't barnyardy, skanky oud. It's just there in the background, giving this fragrance a nice bit of backbone, along with the other notes. It is just gorgeous. It really is. They're 100 ml bottles, 100 ml bottles, 3.4 fluid ounces. They all come in these tin cans. some people don't like them, but I ain't got a problem with them at all. I think when they're all lined, I've got a few Montales, and when they're lined up, all the different coloured bottles and all the different patterns on them, I think they look really nice in your collection. That's my personal preference on the situation, but each to their own. Everyone's different. Some people like some things that other people don't, and vice versa. But people, I'm telling you, if you have tried this, obviously let me know. Right, projection on this is massive. I do 6 sprays with this. 6. That is more than enough. You could get away with 3. You really could get away with 3. Just that spray on my hand is filling this whole area, and it will linger in the air. It is crazy. So I get a good 3 hours of projection. Big projection. I would class this, I would really class this as a room filler. I really would. It is, and it ain't strong as in it's going to burn your nostrils strong. It is just such a powerful fragrance. How they've combined all the notes in there and how that lingers in the air. It's gorgeous. If you're wearing this and you walk past someone, or someone walks past you and they get a whiff of you, they are going to think that you smell near on edible. I'm telling you, it is that good. So a good 3 hours of solid projection, and then it dials down only a little bit, and then it's still radiating for hours after that, maybe to the 7-8 hour mark, and then it starts to die down about the 10 hour mark. That's when it's a skin scent on me. But even for a couple of hours after that, when it's a skin scent, you can still detect the fragrance. People, if you spray your clothes with this, it is going to last days. I mean, all right, I'll put it to you this way. I wear a lot of Stone Island clothes, and I might wear a Stone Island jumper for a couple of hours, and then I will hang it back up, because you're not meant to keep washing them. You don't wash them jumpers after a couple of hours of wear. You hang it back up and you put it back in the wardrobe, because they're meant to be dry cleaned. And you can't keep constantly dry cleaning things, because in the end, the garment will probably give way. So when I wear this and I put it on just a couple of sprays on the jumper, I can undo that wardrobe a week later, and the wardrobe smells of it. A week. It is just crazy. I paid £110 for this, and I'm not going to say blind buy it, because I don't recommend blind buys. But if you do try this and you love that gourmand, oudi, sweet, jammy rose, a little bit of spice in there, the amber, the tonka bean, so it's sweet, but it ain't overly sweet, man, you will love this. Date nights, 110%. Going out in the cold, 110%. Summer, hell no. I would not rock this in the summer at all. It is not that type of fragrance. I mean, you can if you want, wear what you want when you want. And would I wear this in an office to work? I don't know. It is strong. Some people, you might offend some people. But definitely for going out, colder weather, sexy date night fragrance, 110%. To me, this is worth the money. It really is worth the money. I bought this, and I've had this in my arsenal now for a little while, and I've not regretted it. Even when, I'll tell you what, during the summer, because I miss wearing my Manceras and Montales, I love them. And like during the summer, I'll have a spray of one on my hand. This thing just pushes and pushes, and one spray is all you need. Well, not all you need, but one spray. And if you own this, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's just my little input on Arabians Tonka by Montale. People, I can't say it again. It's gourmandish. It really is. It's a little bit spicy. You got the saffron in there. Oh, the jammy rose. If you've tried Instant Crush from Mancera, one second. If you've tried Instant Crush from Mancera, they are kind of similar. Kinda. I mean, I've got both, and I didn't think it was redundant to have both of them. But they're in the same sort of vein, so to speak. I think some of the notes are the same, and it's just how they do their fragrances. But anyway, I appreciate your time, people. Thank you for watching. Remember, people, smelling good is always a pleasure and never a chore, and I really do appreciate your time. And yeah, if you want to see more content from me, subscribe. It's completely up to you. I'll see you on the next one.